Hi. I picked 3 different sets of Qigong exercises for the 200 hours, and I think the sets they combine really well together to create a overview of Qigong in certain ways. The first one is the Shu by Shu, which is a really famous set. It's quite relatively new in how it's developed, and taking exercises from different systems. But primarily it's the medical based exercises, so they're sort of things you can use for diagnosis. You can give them for people who have insomnia and stomach problems or breathing problems or hypertension and things. So they're actually got a medical base, and they're really useful. So they're useful to anybody at any time. They're useful for your children, they're useful for your parents, so you can give them the exercise away for people to use for their health. The second set's about the 5 elements. 5 elements is one of my favourite sets, and it's all about the connection between the 5 elements that we live in this world, and the philosophy around the 5 elements, and the organs that come with the 5 elements, and their interdependence with each other, and how they relate to each other, and how they cause either dysfunction or harmony with each other. And the exercises are about bringing harmony to the 5 elements, and have the continuing the cycle or the flow of energy through the 5 elements. They're fascinating, and also do the healing sounds of the 5 elements too, which is great. The last one is Heaven to Earth. Heaven to Earth, well, that's probably most people's favourite one, and that's a whole very different function, because it talks about your connection as a human being, your connection to the thing outside of you, or connection to heaven and yourself. And it can disappear into many conversations about what that actually looks like. But it's basically about our energetic field of who we are energetically, and this nature outside, and the heaven thing is all energy, and how we can have an experience of being part of that, and no separation. And so we're like walking around the energy, we can feel it, and we're part of it. It's beyond mind, it's an experience thing you feel inside your body, and have a very, very different look on who we are and how we are as a human being. It's a very famous set, and it would be my favourite set, and lots of different variations to it as well. The 3 of them together, put them together, and so we have a medical one. We have one that's connection with ourselves and our nature and everything else, and the other one, the last one, is connected with you and heaven. So we've got all 3 of them sort of covered in a certain way, where we got from outside of ourselves to inside of ourselves, and then back out to heaven again. So it's quite a unique set of exercises, and all of them, as I say, they're complementary to each other, and make each exercise set as we move into the next one. It just adds to more and more of it to get to heaven and earth, and it opens up this field. So that's why we picked them, and they're very cool. So if you haven't done, you can do the courses individually, of course, but if you haven't done them and you're interested in coming and do the 200 hours, they're a fantastic set of 3 exercises. So cheers. Bye bye.